Are you a person of value? Are you sure about that? Many of the relationships I see that are toxic in nature, it's because one person is overvaluing another and they're undervaluing themselves. When you don't value yourself, you put your life on hold for somebody else. You might stop exercising because you're waiting for this person to call you and go out. Or you might stop eating healthy because you're feeling bad about the way the relationship is going. Or maybe that goal or dream you had, you've put on hold until after you can figure out what your partner's doing. When you undervalue yourself, you tell other people that they can disrespect you and take advantage of you. It's very important you don't get confused with egocentricness and value. Value is about what makes you tick. Most of us have 4 or 5 things we really value. If those things aren't kept up by you, or if you start giving up on those 4 or 5 core values, you will end up feeling bitter and resentful in your relationship. So let's just go through, and there's 3 things really that depict a person of value. And saying you're a person of value is different than aligning the behaviors that prove or suggest you're a person who values yourself. The first of these is you don't push your priorities aside for others. Now, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean that you basically are a mean person and no matter what, you can't understand when others are going through challenging times. In fact, the idea of being a person of value means you have lots of self-awareness and you're very aware of how you can help others, of your weaknesses and strengths. And during times that are rough for other people, you will step in, but you don't give up your priorities. And once those priorities are set, you tell the other person. You're not afraid to say, you know what, I would love to join you on Monday night, but Monday night is my Bible study or my dance class or my therapy session. Whatever it is, you keep your priorities online. Let's say Sunday night, your partner wants to go out drinking or go to watch a game. Once in a while, if you want to exchange that for your normal schedule, it's okay. But a person of value may say something like this, you know what, Sunday nights are my family nights. And, you know, I have dinner with my parents and I don't want to break that. I really need them right now. When you say things like that, you're showing that you can still prioritize your own values. You're not changing everything in your life that makes living meaningful for someone else. Secondly, you are unapologetically who you are. No fake facades with you. You don't try to look your best or be on some kind of a, rant that you're just Miss Perfect or Mr. Right. You are who you are. You allow yourself to be seen. You're comfortable in your own skin, and that means that what they see is how you are. Doesn't mean you can't take suggestions. Doesn't mean you can't improve and be a better person, but it does mean you let them see your failures, your quirks, what makes you you, you. You don't want them to ever think that you're perfect. And if you're dating someone that's an expectation, that's a setup. It's going to end up being a miserable relationship for you because you can't be in a long-term relationship if you can't be yourself. Part of valuing yourself is understanding I am okay. I am not a mistake. I know who I am and I am okay, flaws and all. I'm sorry if I disappoint you, but this is the real me. That's what it is. It's more about being more afraid of losing your sense of self than being with another person. And lastly, you know your standards. You're not going to date someone that has low standards or doesn't respect themselves or doesn't respect others. You don't date someone who you can see is so insensitive that they go around hurting others. If you go out on a date with someone and they're not kind to the staff, the waiters, or whoever helps take care of you that evening, you know in your heart, this is not a person of value. This is a person who wants their own way no matter what. People of value, they have a certain standard for themselves. It's because they have respect. A way you may see that besides those things is you're really clear on it. Like, you know what you value, and you tell someone else. Like in a case like that where you're out on a date and someone would treat others rudely, you would be sure enough in your values that you would speak up and you'd say, you know what, that's intimidating. I don't like that. Because being a person of value has an integrity to it. It has a strength to pick up for yourself and to be respected. I think we hear a lot of words about values and ethics now, but people change what those mean to fit whatever they're after. So be sure in your own gut and your own mind, you understand that values it isn't just saying I'm a person of value, it's doing, and watch what they do.